Yeah, so it's Monday after an interesting Friday. Now, I touched on this on Friday. Investors were spooked on Friday, and they were spooked by uncertainty as to whether the tax cuts are going to get through the Senate before the end of the year. So they're thinking, well, if the Senate's not going to pass them and it's going to close down for the Christmas period, that's a long time for us to not capitalise on that happening. And someone started selling down the US dollars or something, some entity, I would say, and everybody followed. And they followed into the yen, and they followed into gold. So gold rose on the Friday night substantially to be under 1300. And what can we say about this? Well, because we're trend traders, it's a very short-term event. It's nothing more than one day out of a very long trend. Is it starting a new trend? No, not at all. If anything, it's completing the retraction that we've been in, that we've been waiting to end. Should we react to it? No, I wouldn't react to it until Wednesday. I'll be waiting to see what would happen, or what will happen by Wednesday, because these things can turn around very quickly. They can turn around as quickly as they started, and you can see the week sell down just as much as it rose last week, and it was a big rise. I think we're up around $30 last week. So that's my humble opinion. I just hope that whoever bought into that, realizes that this could happen. Price could easily sell down this week, and if it does, then we really have to ask why these things do happen, and learn from that. Do they happen because people want to just generate a sudden rush into gold, get into gold at a good price, watch it rise $30, make an obscene amount of money, and then dump it the next week? So whoever's behind it makes money on gold or yen, and then they get back into USD, which has fallen, and they then make money on USD in the next week or the next rise. So please keep that in mind if you're a new trader, and if you're a trend trader. You need to, if you've set up your trading balance well, then it would easily sustain that and do it safely. It could easily absorb that. And if you found yourself in a tricky situation risk-wise, then there are ways to compensate for that or manage that. So I can certainly show you how to do that. So look, a move like that, it can be devastating for whoever has lost money. If you've got open trades and the price has gone against you, or it can be a real opportunity to get into the end of the retraction and see the price return to the trend this week. I did some technical analysis on Saturday, and there are some very, very interesting technical guidelines, or that wouldn't be the right word. Okay, indicators, long-term trend lines, MAs, and the indicators that I use, the settings that I use, that is showing me that this could very well be the top of the retraction that we've been trading, and retraction has been very much a flatline situation, so it hasn't been a clear and simple and straightforward retraction. It very much has been ranging, which we've talked about, and then a sudden move on Friday may just well be the jump or the push that the market gave the price in order to take it to its goal price for it then to turn around. So I hope all that makes sense. Clearly I need a coffee. Clearly it's a Monday morning and my brain's going from weekend to Monday. So have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. If you'd like training, my number's there if you're in Australia, or you can always Skype me on Rog.Blackwell. Cheers.